Now, step 2 is the hardest step in the 4-step process. Step 2 is where most of you will fail. Alright? So, tomorrow, I don't want to scare you, okay? But half of you will quit in step 2.
Nhưng mà một nửa trong số các bạn ở đây sẽ bỏ thất bại vào ngày mai.
So I want you to listen very carefully. I'm going to give you the necessary skills to pass step 2.
Take effing action, put it together, and subscribe to Tom Penn's channel on YouTube now. Yeah, I like it. It's crazy.
Step 2 is called making first contact. Alright, so we have the customer information. Maybe we got it from Masotre Hoso Conti. We have the company name, phone number, address, legal representative. We even know what they do. Now, we have to make first contact. Right? So we have to call them or find a way to communicate with them. They don't know you, you don't know them. Question, how can we make first contact?
Call.
Who said call?
Dạ, gọi điện ạ.
Who said call?
B1.
B1, 500 points.
Rồi B1 500 điểm gọi.
Nhắn Zalo.
Yellow
Text.
Yellow, Facebook Messenger. Okay, Yellow, 500 points. A2, who said Messenger?
Ai nói Messenger trên mạng đấy ạ? Trên online ạ?
Email.
Cần thơ?
Cần Thơ say Facebook.
Who said Messenger? I don't know. Cannot give point.
Nếu như chúng tôi không biết được thì không cho điểm được nha.
Yeah, that's right. Yellow, Facebook Messenger, SMS.
Cần Thơ mail.
I hear Cần Thơ email. Write down email. 500 points for Cần Thơ.
Gặp trực tiếp.
Going direct.
Rồi mình có cách đến gặp trực tiếp.
500 points. What else? That's a pretty good list. These are all the ways that you can make first contact. But what is the best way?
Call.
That's everybody, right? Everybody say call. But why?
Cheapest. Dễ kết nối với khách hàng.
Okay, B2, right? B2 500 points.
Rồi B2 500 điểm rất rẻ.
Tiết kiệm thời gian.
B1 save time.
Rồi
Tiếp với khách hàng.
Cần Thơ 500 points. B1 500 points, right? What else?
Tạo sự tin tưởng.
Hải Phòng có sự sử dụng
có được customer attention.
Customer attention. So A2, Hải Phòng,
Cần Thơ có được
500
sự chú
points
ý
each.
khách hàng.
But then hey, I don't hear anything from you. You're gonna go
Có điện
bankrupt.
thoại Cần Thơ khách hàng.
Đà Nẵng, khách hàng thường xuyên sử dụng cái phương tiện điện thoại.
Đà Nẵng vì khách
Cần Thơ mọi người đều có điện thoại. Tất cả khách hàng đều có điện thoại.
Okay, 500 points to the name. What did Cần Thơ say?
Cần Thơ say the same. Everyone has phone.
Everyone's full. Okay, Cần Thơ 500 points. Okay, stop. Making the calls the best. 2 reasons. 1, very easy to call someone. Right? You dial a few numbers, they're talking to you. Very little investment on your part. Takes you a little bit of time. When you call someone in our company, you use our system. You don't call with your own phone. So you call with our system. And our system record all the phone calls. The second reason is you get 100% of their attention. When you call them, they have to stop everything that they're doing and pick up the phone and talk to you. So that in that moment, you have 100% of their attention when they pick up the phone and answer you. But it's very easy to lose that attention. So what follows after this is very important because we don't want to lose their attention. Okay. Now we call the customer. What's the first thing we do?
Cần Thơ nói lời xin chào khách hàng.
Cần Thơ, what did Cần Thơ say?
Hi customer.
Cần Thơ giới thiệu về công ty.
Introduce
Xin chào
our
khách
company.
hàng.
200 points for Cần Thơ.
Rồi cho Cần Thơ 200 điểm.
Confirm information.
Confirm information, 200 points for B1.
Có lý do nào nữa không?
Cần Thơ trả lời xác định cuộc hẹn giúp với khách hàng.
Hỏi thăm.
Giới thiệu về sản phẩm của mình bán.
Tìm người đứng đầu của công ty.
Introduce our product.
Are you gonna give her the microphone or not?
Hỏi thăm khách hàng.
Ví dụ là em sẽ ví dụ tên khách hàng tên là Minh thì em sẽ nói là chào Minh, có phải là công ty bạn đang kinh doanh giày dép không?
Okay, 200 points for B3. What's the
Đà
first
Nẵng trả
thing we do?
lời.
Đà
Nẵng trả lời.
What?
Gặp quyết định mua hàng.
Reach out to the key decision maker.
Ra nhu cầu.
Reach out to the key decision maker. Okay, the first thing we do is
Điều đầu tiên mà chúng ta nên làm chính là
make
Đà
sure
Nẵng
you
trả
write
lời
this
xác định
down.
đúng đối tượng và
Tên chủ doanh nghiệp.
cần phải identify the boss.
Okay. The first thing we do is we have to reach the key decision maker. So who's gonna buy your product?
Chủ doanh nghiệp, business owner.
Who said that?
From this side, A3.
A3, 500 points.
A3, 500 điểm.
Alright, so is the receptionist going to buy the product? Is the customer service team going to buy your product? Is the assistant secretary going to buy your product? That's right. Who's gonna buy?
Chủ doanh nghiệp.
Very good. All teams 500 points.
Rồi, rất tốt. Tất cả các team đều được 500 điểm.
Okay? So you have to reach the key decision maker. The key decision maker is the managing director, the CEO, or heads of departments, or the business owner. Okay? How do we get to the key decision maker? How do we get to the boss? Yes, you have to call, yeah. You call hello. You call and they say ABC company. What do you do?
Ask for
Introduce yourself, your position, and what is your company deliver, your company service.
Who said that?
Xác định đối tượng mua hàng.
Danang, 500 points. Woo!
Rồi, cho team Đà Nẵng 500 điểm.
Danang, come on, I don't want you to die.
Mình có việc quan trọng muốn gặp khách ạ.
Okay, alright, okay, very good. So A2, 500 points. So, how do we get to the boss? In Muscle Play, we have the legal representative. So this is what you do. Is Mr. Fook there? Is Mr. Fook there? And if the reception says, yes, please wait, done, woo! You just connect it with the key decision maker. So it's always good to have the name of the boss, and then just ask for it, right? And but how you ask is important. If you call and then you say, hello, is Mr. Fook there? I would like to talk to him, please.
Còn nếu như mà các bạn hỏi có bạn ơi có anh Phúc đó không? Em muốn gặp anh Phúc.
You know, they can smell. They can smell, oh, this salesperson.
Các bạn biết.
And then you know what happens, right? Không có nhu cầu.
Không có nhu cầu.
Right? The receptionist, customer service do not transfer calls. Why?
Các tuổi
They don't want to be annoyed.
họ về làm
Annoyed. They don't want to
Họ sẽ cần tắt tối nếu người ta là sale.
You sound suspicious.
B1, 500 points.
Annoyed, they don't want the boss to be
Đà
annoyed.
Nẵng, you sound suspicious. They know that level in
You
your
don't have time?
hello.
Okay, 500 points, A2. You gotta get my attention. Get eye attention useless. So when you call the receptionist, right? When you call the receptionist, they are making an evaluation in their head. Is this call important enough to pass to my boss? Right? If this call is a salesperson, in their mind they think if I pass this to the boss will think I'm stupid and maybe I get fired. So they don't do it. And sometimes they say this, can you send me more information? Do they really want information?
Họ có thật sự cần thông tin của mình không?
No. That's right, they don't want information. When they say, can you send me more information? What they really mean is, can you please hang up? So in the first call, we never send any information. The first thing we do is get to the key decision maker. I don't speak Vietnamese. A lot of people call me salespeople, and I give the phone to Miss Peng here. And then Miss Peng will talk to them in Vietnamese. I don't understand anything, and then nothing happened after that. And then I'm usually very curious. I ask Miss Peng, what's that?
Câu hỏi bạn luôn là người ta gọi cái gì vậy?
And you know what Miss Peng says?
push it.
Who said bullshit?
B2
B2, 500 points.
B2 500 điểm.
No, Miss Fong says, it's not important. You don't need to worry about it. That not important. And she asked for information. Can you send me more information? Can you add me to my Yellow?
Và bạn Phương thật sự hỏi thông tin là bạn gửi thông tin được không? Bạn kết bạn Zalo được không?
And then I never hear about it because she knows it's salespeople. And in her mind, passing salespeople to me is not important. So she doesn't do it. In the last 5 years, you know how many times my customer service team passed me salespeople? Because our company hotline it goes to our customer service team. You know how many times? Three times in 5 years, right? So those 3 salespeople know how to get through to me. And the way they do it is Tom there? When they call my customer service, they sound like they're the boss. Is Tom there? I need to talk to him right now. And then my customer service team says, who are you and why do you need to talk to Tom? I have a very important joint venture discussion with Tom. I need to talk to him right now. And then you know what happened after that? My customer service staff take the phone.
Đội chăm sóc khách hàng của tôi bắt đầu cầm điện thoại.
Run to my office. Tom, this is really important call. You need to take it.
Tom, đây là cuộc gọi rất quan trọng, sếp cần phải nghe.
I'm like, really? Oh, okay. Hello? Salespeople.
Anh là nhân viên sale.
Right? So, receptionist customer service only transfer calls if they feel this call is important. If they know your salespeople, there's no chance. Everybody understand me. This is really important. If you can't do this, then you're gonna get stuck at this step. Okay? If you don't know how to do this, maybe you will close 1 in 1,000. Maybe 1,000 call, you close 1 deal. You know how to do this, maybe you close 2 out of 100. Okay. So, first step is get to the boss. After that, what do you do?
Đưa ra nói về
Hà Nội trả lời.
Hanoi! Woo! Hanoi, I don't want you to go bankrupt.
Hà Nội ơi, chúng tôi không muốn các bạn phá sản. Mời bạn.
Sau đó thì em sẽ vào trực tiếp vấn đề và nhằm vào những vấn đề chính với khách hàng để tránh mất thời gian của khách hàng.
Okay, main point. All right. So I'll give you 2 options. So you tell me which one works better. You tell me which one the customer will stay on the phone with you. Option 1, get to the main point. Hello, Mr. Book. My name is Tom. I'm calling from Media Step Software. We're an e-commerce company who can help you with website, mobile app, CRM, POS. And do you have any e-commerce services that you're in need today? Okay. Option 2. Hello, Mr. Fook. Hey, Mr. Fook, you're in cosmetics, or you sell cosmetics? And you carry like the face shade brand and and you have a store on Lingwei and Long Troy. Oh, Mr. Fook, I just want to tell you that like we are like a big fan of yours. My girlfriend, uses your product. Big fan. Mr. Fook, you know why? I think I can help you find more customers for your product. Which one, Mr. Fook, stay on the phone?
Second one.
200 points for everybody.
Rồi, hai.
Online, offline. Okay, that's right. You all say 2, right?
Yes.
Anybody say 1?
Có bạn nào nói cách 1 hả?
I said the second one, not 1.
Yeah. Okay. Anybody say 1, then minus 500 points.
Bạn nào mà nói cách 1 là trừ 500 điểm nha.
But that's right. Right? If you say my name is, we are from, my company is Kongkuyu Cow. Right? They know your salespeople. Nobody loves salespeople. Do you love salespeople?
Không.
We want to do sales. We love the sales trade, but nobody loves sales. Make sense?
Các bạn đã hiểu chưa?
So don't give that away too fast. Right? You gotta give them something they want to hear. And it's not about you. When you say I am, we are, we do this, we do that, they don't care. They only care about themselves. So the second step here is talk about them. You gotta talk about them. After you connect with the key decision maker, you talk about them. And after you talk about them, now they're interested, you have their attention. The third thing you have to do here is to give them an irresistible offer. Something that they cannot say no. Okay? Something they cannot say no. Okay? So let me give you an example. Let's say there's a beautiful girl in the back of the room. Don't look, she's not there.
Đừng có nhìn, không có ai đứng đó đâu.
Right? But there's a beautiful girl. Pretend there's a beautiful girl in the back of the room. I'm talking about long hair, long legs, like mini skirt.
Mặc váy ngắn,
Right? Nice tits.
ngực đẹp.
Nice ass.
Mông cũng đẹp,
So hot.
rất là nóng bỏng.
Right? She's over there, and then she's walking towards me like this.
Như thế này.
Right? And then she comes to me, and then she says, Tom, take me home tonight.
Đu đưa với em đêm nay.
That. What? Don't pretend to be the girl. No. That's an irresistible offer. I cannot say no, right? I'll be speechless, but I cannot say no.
Tôi sẽ cạn lời nhưng mà tôi không thể nào nói không được.
I'm speechless because in my mind I know there's something wrong with this, right? Because it doesn't happen to me every day. In fact, it has never happened, right? So in my mind I'm thinking, she probably will take me home. She'll probably take me home and then kill me and take my money.
Có thể cô ấy sẽ dẫn tôi về nhà, cắt cổ tôi và cướp hết tiền của tôi.
Yeah. Oh, watch that one, yeah. Right? Yes, right?
Đúng không ạ?
So, but I cannot say no. So what is a good irresistible offer for the CEO, managing director?
Quyền lợi của công ty.
Đại thu là gì? Revenue. Okay, G1 500 points. Online.
Company revenue the same.
Company revenue. Who which team?
Cần Thơ.
Okay, Cần Thơ 500 points. Okay, so irresistible offer for business owners, CEO, managing director, sales, revenue, finding more customers. Agree? Yes. Because that's what they think about all day. How can I find more customers? How can I find more revenue? How can I get more sales? And you tell them, I have a way to give you more sales and revenue. Of course they say, they cannot say no. But it doesn't mean that they believe you. In their mind, they think you're a scam. You're like the girl that want to kill for the money, right? So they will say, how, right? And then you tell them a little bit. Don't tell them too much. Tell them a little bit. You know, a lot of your customers are online and they're looking for your product. I can help you find it. Don't start selling your product. You just have to tell them a little bit, and then you move to the last step. How about let's set up a meeting, Friday 3 o'clock, your company, my company, somewhere. I just need 30 minutes of your time, and I can help you find more customers. No one will say no to that. They think 30 minutes, more customers, it's worth it. If somebody come to me and say, Tom, I just need 30 minutes of your time, and I can help you find 1,000 Go Sell customers. But I'm not gonna say, I don't know, I have too much customers already, I don't need it.
Tôi sẽ không thể nào nói là không, tôi có quá nhiều khách hàng rồi.
I will not say that.
Tôi sẽ không nói như vậy.
I will say, okay, tell me more. 30 minutes, 5 more customers, worth it. So first call, this is what you do. What's the first thing you do? Key decision maker. What's the number 2 thing you do? Talk about them, right? Remember I said earlier that, we teach you this, but tomorrow you'll do something completely different? Tomorrow when I check your calls, when I put the headphone on and listen to your calls, my name is what's your name? My name is Book. I'm calling from Media Step Software, and we are e-commerce. That's what usually happens. Cannot do that, because that is not how you get the appointment. You have to follow this. Get to the key decision maker, talk about their business, talk about them, give them an irresistible offer. All right, what is an irresistible offer? Very good. Very good. 200 points for all teams. I think you're online though. Okay, and then set up the appointment. Okay. In the first call, we do not sell anything. We only want to get the meeting. That's all we want. All we want is the meeting. That's it. Okay. Did you ever buy anything? Like salespeople call you. They call you from Vinhome Grand Park, right? And they tell you about the apartment, and then you say, yeah, I'll take it.
Never.
Did that ever happen?
No.
Did you ever buy anything because somebody called you first time?
No.
So don't do that. Do not sell on the first call. No one will buy from you. They don't even trust you. They don't know who you are. The first call is only using the irresistible offer to get the meeting. That's it. This call is under 3 minutes. If this call is 20 minutes, then I'm pretty sure it's wrong. You're trying to sell the product. Don't do it. This call should be only 3 minutes. Set up the appointment. Everybody understand what I say?
Yes.
Okay. All right. We're running a little bit behind. Let me tell you a story and then we can have lunch. Okay, stay focused. This is a fun story. All right? So, 3 years ago, I wanted to set up a meeting with the director of VCOM or Vietnam E-Commerce Association. Because they're e-commerce association, they know a lot of businesses. If we work together, we're going to help educate a lot of businesses. And by doing so, we can also find more customers and close more customers. So 3 years ago, I asked one of my sales girls. Her name is Hoy.
Bạn ấy tên là Hoài.
Hoy, okay? And I told Hoy, can you set up an appointment with the director of ecom? First contact situation, step 2, okay? So 1 week later, she come back to me. She said, Tom Hoy.
Tom ơi.
No, you look like Tom Hoy. Right? He said, the director will become very busy. He's traveling, he has no time, cannot set up the meeting. So I looked at her in the eye.
Và tôi nhìn vào mắt của bạn ấy.
I said, no, he's not busy. He thinks we're not important. I don't care how. Get me the meeting. And I left. And 10 minutes later, she sent me a message. Can you guess what she wrote in that message?
The meeting. The meeting detail.
Okay, meeting detail BA2, 500 points. Yeah, 10 minutes. She sent me the meeting detail. Friday, 3 o'clock at the Sticks restaurant, Mr. Yoon will be there. I was so shocked, so fast, 10 minutes. So I ran down to the sales room and I grabbed Miss Hoy. I'm like, how? Oh, sorry. I'm like, how did you do it? How did you do it? And then she was like that. And after she calmed down, she said, I told them that you want to buy their association. Fuck me.
Trời đủ tôi đi.
Trời ơi. Oh, damn it. Right? It worked though. It worked, right? Irresistible offer. The offer was so good, they set up meeting 10 minutes. But the problem is that it's a lie, right? We do not lie to customers. In fact, I need you to promise to me that we will never lie to customers. I need you to swear.
Tôi muốn các bạn thề.
I need you to swear that in your professional business conduct, you will always be honest and ethical.
I swear.
I swear.
Ok mọi người, bây giờ Phương làm trước, mọi người làm theo Phương ha. Bây giờ mình giơ tay lên nè. Kể cả các bạn online luôn, mình giơ tay lên nha. Rồi bây giờ em sẽ nói trước, mọi người nói theo em nha. Tôi xin thề. Trong suốt quá trình làm sale của mình. Tôi hứa rằng sẽ. Luôn luôn làm. Một cách trung thực và đạo đức nhất.
Okay, remember that. Remember what you promised me today. You know what happens when you break your promise? Lightning.
Sét sẽ đánh xuống đầu các bạn.
Bus.
Xe buýt sẽ tông các bạn.
Okay, maybe your motorbike ran over by a bus. Right? But the important thing here is don't lie to customers. Because that will create a lot of problems later and you will not be able to close the customer. So don't tell the customer, I want to buy your product. That's a lie. If you lie to them, you cannot sell them anything. Alright? So, Friday, 3 o'clock, I went to the Sticks restaurant and Mr. Yoon, director of ecom, was sitting right over there. I was like, fuck me. I sit across from him.
Tôi ngồi đối diện với ông ấy.
And I don't know what to say.
Và tôi đâu biết phải nói gì đâu.
So I said,
Em ơi,
menu.
cho cái menu đi.
And I got the menu and I ordered like 3 bottles of wine. Okay, 3 bottles. And then we just started mo hai ba yo. Mo hai ba yo. Mo hai ba yo.
1, 2, 3 vô.
And after 3 bottles, we were so drunk. And we become like little kids. We were hugging each other. And Mr. Young is fat.
Và ông Dũng khá mập.
Fat, big. And I remember I was trying to hug him. My hands couldn't touch.
Tay tôi không chạm được với nhau luôn.
And he was hugging me, I was hugging him. I love you so much. And he was, I know I love you more. No, I love you so much more. The crazy dinner lunch. But after that, we actually work very closely with Beacon. If you understand our company, you know that in the last 3 years, we participate in all their major events. In fact, I speak at the two of the biggest e-commerce events in Vietnam, hosted by Beacon. If we did not get the meeting, none of that would happen. Getting the meeting is very important. Gotta use irresistible offer to get the meeting. But don't lie. But you can say increase sales, revenue, find more customers, those are all true. If you promise to buy their product, buy their company, all wrong. Okay? And lucky for me, Mr. Yu never asked me about buying their association.
Ông Dũng chưa bao giờ nhắc lại với tôi về việc mua doanh nghiệp hội của ông ấy.
He never asked me about it. I was lucky. I'm sure they don't want to sell. But the offer was so crazy, you have to see me. What kind of idiot would offer that?
Ông ấy kiểu là cái thằng ngu nào dám đề xuất như vậy.
So that's what happened. So in fact, this year we're doing the Become event April 18th and 20th, one in Ho Chi Minh, one in the North. About 2,000 attendees, mostly business. Yeah. So I'll be talking about, what am I talking about? Smart tech for e-commerce. I think that's my topic. Any questions about that story? Hungry, right? Hungry right now. Hey, no questions. So we're running late, so that means you only get 30 minutes for lunch. Eat quickly. Come back here at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. Be on time. The team that's the last will get minus points. Focus. I'm not finished yet. Calm down, everybody. So in the afternoon, we're gonna finish step 2. Okay? I told you step 2 is the hardest step. It's very important. We gotta address some of the issues in step 2. And then we're also gonna complete steps 3 and 4. And you know there's gonna be a test, right? Yeah. You have to pass the test to continue. I think some people failed last time.
Tôi nghĩ là tuần trước.
So yeah, if you fail that test, you have to come back. The test is very easy. Please pass first time. We're just testing to see if you're listening in the training, that's all. Also in the afternoon, we're gonna talk about how to buy the house, the car in 6 to 12 months. And we're also going to meet the sales team. They're gonna talk about the deals they closed recently. So we can learn from them, where they find the customer, what do they do to close the deal. And very important, you're gonna meet your sales leader. Please make sure you stay until the end to meet your sales leader. If you're not here to meet your sales leader tomorrow, it's like you never existed. Tomorrow you show up and say, who are you again? I don't know. I'm like, I don't know, I've never seen this person before. So make sure you stay till the end to meet your sales leader. Okay, welcome back everybody. Everybody had a good lunch? Yeah. Okay, so I want to do this for Ho Chi Minh. I want to put A3 here, A2, and then A1. All right, B1, B2, and B3. Okay, so are you ready to continue? Yeah. Everybody had a good lunch? Yeah. Okay, so actually Miss I here wrote you a poem. She wrote you a poem and she want to read it to you. And this is actually something that we're gonna do, and the winning team is going to get, I don't know how many points. Let's say 5,000 points. And it's very simple. Online, listen carefully. To win 5,000 points, your team has to be the best at repeating what I says and also do the gestures, the actions that we're doing. Work with your team and copy everything we're doing on stage. And the best team will win 5,000 points. This may actually create a new winning team. Are you ready? Yeah. You wanna play? Yeah. I want everybody to stand up online as well.
Tôi muốn tất cả các bạn, cả online và offline đều đứng hết lên.
Rồi các bạn online, các bạn vui lòng mở camera lên nhiều Phương ơi. Ở đây Phương Thần thấy là rất nhiều bạn chưa mở camera, các bạn vui lòng mở camera lên nhiều Phương ngay lập tức ạ.
Yes, we can see you, so please follow along. Okay, Miss I, tell us what to do.
Rồi bây giờ mình nói trước, các bạn nói sau nha. Người quyết định đi tìm họ. Anh gì ơi, anh làm gì? Anh gì ơi, anh làm gì? Doanh thu, doanh số anh muốn không? Doanh thu, doanh số anh muốn không? Hẹn nhau đi nếu anh muốn. Hẹn nhau đi nếu anh muốn. Rồi, lặp lại lần nữa nè. Người quyết định đi tìm họ. Anh gì ơi, anh làm gì? Doanh thu doanh số anh muốn không? Hẹn nhau đi nếu anh muốn. Rồi một lần nữa. Người quyết định đi tìm họ. Anh gì ơi, anh làm gì?
Get ready.
Doanh thu doanh số anh muốn không? Hẹn nhau đi nếu anh muốn.
Good job, everybody. Do you feel the energy coming back now?
Các bạn cảm thấy năng lượng quay lại chưa?
Are you ready to learn? Okay. I don't know. Online did not participate, and I think the most offline is not so good either. So I have to award the 5,000 points to AA2 for coming on stage and joining us. Yes, that's right. If you're salespeople, you have to have thick skin. If you're shy, then sales is not for you. Make sense? Yeah. So 5,000 points for AA2. So let's review what we discussed this morning. So we talk about the 4-step process. So what is step 1? Find customer. How many businesses are there in Vietnam? Excellent, excellent. And what is step 2? Great, excellent. You're all gonna pass the test. So what is the best way to make first contact? Call. That's right. Why?
Easy.
Save time. What else?
Có sự chú ý của khách hàng.
Get customer, get 100% of their attention. No guarantee you can keep that attention. So we teach you how to keep that attention, right? And if you send email, do you get email from salespeople? Maybe. Do you get email? Advertising email? Never?
No.
You guys never get email, advertising email? All right. When you get advertising email, what do you do? Ignore, delete. That's right. Who online said ignore? Kanta, 500 points. Right? So that's right. When we get advertising email,
Đúng
we
vậy.
ignore, we delete, we send to spam. Our company also sends a lot of emails. I can tell you that the opening rate for email is less than 2%. Right? Every 100 people, only 2 people will even open the email. So is it a very good way to make first contact? No. Good. So what about Facebook SMS and Yellow? So when you get a Yellow message from Vinhome Grand Park, what do you do? Jump. Delete, right? Okay. Block, right? Delete, block. Right? So is that a good way to make first contact?
No.
That's right. They don't know you. You send them a Yellow message, they block you. So what's the best way to make first contact? Oh, that's right. Also make, direct is also very good, but only if you know how to do it. Now, when you call the customer, we say it's the best way. What's the first thing you do? Yeah, who said that online? Kanta, 500 points. Okay, and you gotta get to the boss. Hello, it's Mr. Folk there. I got some very important joint venture discussion with him. I need to talk to him now. And after Mr. Folk comes online, we talk about them. You don't talk about you. No one cares about you. They only care about them. And then you gotta give them irresistible offer, right? You gotta give them an offer so that they want to meet you. I can help you build your website. Is that a good offer? No. It's not irresistible. Lots of people can do that. Why you? Right? And we are not a company that build websites. We're not. Okay? So you gotta give them irresistible offer. What is an irresistible offer? Very good. Very good. 500 points, all teams. After you give them the irresistible offer, set up the appointment. That's it. And this call should be under how many minutes? 5 phút. That's right. 5 phút.
3 phút chính xác.
If it's 20 minutes, you're doing something wrong. If they have time to talk to you for 20 minutes, you're not talking to the boss because they have no time to talk to a stranger for 20 minutes, or you're selling the product on the phone, which is also wrong. No one will pay you $10,000 or 150 million on the phone. Will not. Everybody understand me so far?
Yes.
Okay, now we're gonna get into the core of step 2. Hello. Any questions?
Bác có thể hỗ trợ thêm 1-2 câu khi mình chào với khách được không ạ? Thay vì chỉ hỏi tên là có anh Tùng ở đó không thì mình sẽ có cái cách chào hỏi nào khác ạ? Để gây ấn tượng ạ.
Is Mr. Fu there? I mean, it doesn't have to be more complicated than that, right? You call out the business owner by name, and if you say it in a very serious, like if you sound like the boss, they will transfer. Remember, their logic for transferring is this call important? If you're a salesperson, are you important? No, they will not transfer. But if you sound like the boss of another company, are you important? Yeah. Who said that?
Ai vừa nói có à?
Oh, okay. A3, 500 points.
Rồi 500 điểm cho đội A3.
You got my attention, right? So A3, right? A3, right? Okay.
Yes.
The key is that they have to feel this is important person calling your boss, calling their boss. Then they will transfer. It really is as simple as that. Remember the street salespeople that can reach me in the last 5 years? Remember that?
Yes.
They all do the same thing. And my customer service run to my office, give me the phone. And then I find out they're salespeople. And out of the 3 salespeople, I'm doing business with 2 of them. I will tell you their story in the afternoon. True stories. Obviously, they're really good sales. Does that answer your question online? Is that online question?
Yes, online question.
Which team?
Hồi nãy là bạn online nào đặt câu hỏi rồi hả?
Dạ em đặt câu hỏi ạ.
Hải Phòng kia.
Hải Phòng, all right, 500 points.
Đây lên. Nếu mà mình người ta chuyển cuộc gọi tới một người mà cấp dưới của người đó chứ chưa hẳn là cái người ra quyết định được á, và cái người chủ thật sự họ đang bận và cái người cấp dưới đó muốn cái thông tin để mà liên lạc lại.
Alright, thank you. So of course you want to go as high up as you can. You want to go to the top because once the top agrees, it's done. But not always. You can't always reach the top, especially when you're dealing with very large customers. So the ideal situation is you get to the top and have the CEO say, well, you know, talk to my director of marketing, right? And then you get referred by the CEO to the director of marketing. Now you come with the authority of the CEO. Everybody understand me? You always want to go as high as you can. But we'll talk more about it. Sometimes you can only get to the director level, but that's okay. We'll talk about that in step 3. 500 points for A1. B1, my God.
Rồi 500 điểm cho team B1.
Okay. All right, let's go back to step 2. So now this is the really key part of step 2. So this morning I told you 2 of the most important lessons for me. Anybody remember what's the first one?
Sale visa.
Số dự án chứ không phải là điều khách hàng mua chưa chắc là điều ăn muốn. Ăn bán.
Hunter, 500 points. Right? Customer buy not what we sell. They buy apples, but they want healthy daughter child. They buy pizza, but they really want conversation. They buy e-commerce, but they really want growth in business. Okay, everybody remember that?
Yes.
It's on the test. What's the second most important lesson, sales lesson for me? Sales, everybody, okay. Everybody, all teams, 200 points. Okay, so that's right, sell to big customers. Now I'm gonna tell you the third most important sales lessons for me. The third one, okay? Write this down. Sale is a numbers game. Sale là trò chơi con số. Sale là trò chơi con số 6. Right, okay. What does that mean? Let me show you a research, okay? This research is called, go to the top, it's called the average conversion rate by industry and marketing source. Okay, basically what it says is how many first contact you have to make in order to close how many deals. Okay, so at the bottom here is the different industries. So for example, e-commerce, real estate, travel, right? And on the left side here, you have percentages. 0%, 1%, 2%, 3%, 4%, 5%. So notice that regardless of the industry, it doesn't matter what industry, the average conversion rate is anywhere from 2% to 5%. Everybody can see this, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you know what that means? Real estate has 2.4%. That means you call 100 customers. Only 2.4 will buy from. Anybody do real estate before?
Soạn chưa?
Is the number about right?
Yeah.
It's about right. Are you actually less?
Thậm chí là còn thấp hơn.
Right. So there is no industry where you can close 50%. It doesn't exist. If there's an industry that you can close 50% of the customers, I'm already doing that business. It does not exist. It's the same in e-commerce or travel or anything else. That means only 2 to 5% of the customers will buy. Let's say 2%. If you're experienced sales, you know what you're doing, you have really good sales skills, you understand the product, maybe you close 5%. If you're average sale, right, you work hard, maybe you close 2%. If you don't know what you're doing and you're lazy, then you close 0%. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So let's take the average of 2%, okay? So 100 customers, 2 will buy. How many will reject you? Who said 98?
98 người.
Men nhiều.
A, B3? Or B1? What's for team? B1, right? B1, 500 points.
Rồi B1 500 điểm.
Right? So 98 will reject you. 98 will say, "Kokuyuka, I'm busy right now. I don't need it. I don't want it. Stop calling me." Or they say nothing, just hang up. That's 98. Why I say step 2 is the hardest. Most people cannot endure the 98 rejections. But as salespeople, we gotta play the numbers game. Right? We gotta play the numbers game. 100 customers go through 98 rejections to find the 2 that will buy. Everybody understand me so far?
Yes.
In fact, not just sales. Life is a numbers game. Everything we do in life is a numbers game. It could be finding girlfriend, finding boyfriend, finding husband, finding wife, finding a job, finding the lowest price of any product. They're all numbers games. Alright? So I'm talking to the boys here, alright? The boys. Let's say you want to find the perfect girlfriend wife for you. I assume that's what most men want. For some men, it's not about the quality, it's about the quantity. Maybe you want a lot of girlfriends. Okay, doesn't matter. What do you have to do to get the girl?
Vậy làm thế nào để mình có được những cô bạn gái đó đây?
Có tiền.
Nhiều tiền.
Funding. Còn hả?
Well, that is a numbers game too,
Đó cũng là trò chơi con số đó.
right? Who said call tiền?
Ai đã có tiền là giơ tay cao lên.
1,000 points.
Rồi 1.000 điểm cho team A2.
For A2, right? A2.
Yes.
Is that true, call tiền?
Yes.
Yeah, really? Damn it! Oh, fuck. Alright. No, you have to ask the girl out. Or you have to ask the girl out for coffee or whatever.
Mình phải mời bạn nữ đó đi uống cà phê hay đi uống gì đó.
Or you can ask her out for coffee. Do all of them say, yes, I will go with you? No. Yes, no?
Có hay không ạ?
No. More rejection or more acceptance?
Mình bị từ chối nhiều hơn hay được chấp nhận nhiều hơn? Rejection.
More rejection, right?
Từ chối nhiều hơn.
It depends on the guy too. But generally more the rejection, right? If you're a man, you talk to the first girl. Hey, you wanna have coffee?
Em ơi muốn uống cà phê không?
And she says, no, you're not my type.
Và cô gái nói không, anh không phải gu tôi.
Are you gonna give up dating forever and be a monk?
Liệu bạn có từ chối hẹn hò mãi mãi và trở thành thầy tu không?
Shake your head like me.
Cạo đầu và giống như tôi nè.
Da, 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 da.
Chấm mấy cái chấm trên đầu.
Yeah, you want that?
Các bạn có muốn như vậy không?
No. So you don't give up, right?
Là mình sẽ không bỏ cuộc đúng không ạ?
The girl said, you're not my type. What do you do?
Bây giờ cô gái nói là anh không phải gu của tôi thì mình làm gì?
Find another one. Find another one. Excellent. Next.
Đúng vậy, mình sẽ tìm người tiếp theo.
Girl said, not my type. Next.
Cô gái mà con nói là bạn không phải gu tôi, mình tìm người tiếp theo.
When you do that, you find the right person or you find the quantity. Make sense?
Các bạn đã hiểu chưa ạ?
Yeah. So when you do that, I promise you, you will have more sex.
Các bạn làm được như vậy tôi đảm bảo là các bạn sẽ được nhìn nhiều hơn.
It's true.
Đó là thật.
Now, let me talk to the girls now. You also want the same thing. You want to find the right man. Maybe that one right man for the rest of your life. Or maybe you also want quantity, I don't know. So what do you have to do?
Phải đẹp. Be beauty. Beauty.
Yes, true. Okay, what else?
Đúng là phải đẹp, còn làm gì nữa được ạ?
What, sell more?
Show off yourself.
Yes, of course that. So a lot of men will come to you. You dress beautifully, sexy and nice ass and everything, right? And a lot of men come to you. Are you gonna say yes to every man? No. But maybe you should. You gotta play the numbers game. I don't know. But generally, dating is like sales. Right? Girls like customer. Men is like sales. Make sense? So usually, the men have to approach a lot of girls, get rejected a lot, and finally find the right one. The girls are there to reject. The girls are there to say, không có nhu cầu.
Và các bạn nữ ở đó để nói là không có nhu cầu.
Không có chỉ cảm ơn, không có chỉ không cần.
Không cần, không có
Không
chi
chỉ
không
không
cần.
cần. Right? The girls there to say that. Right? Make sense?
Các bạn đã hiểu được chưa ạ?
Yes.
So, same, like looking for a job. Right? Of course, to find the job that you want, you need knowledge, skills, and experience. You need to do well in the interview. But other than that, what do you have to do to increase the chance of you getting hired?
Mình làm được gì ạ?
B1, 500 points.
B1 đúng không ạ? B1 500 điểm.
Apply to more companies, do more interviews.
Đúng vậy, nộp đơn cho nhiều công ty và đi phỏng vấn nhiều hơn.
Make sense?
Được chưa ạ?
Play the numbers game. The more interview you do, the more likely you'll find a job. Finding the lowest price for a product. What do you have to do?
Buy more company, buy more product.
B1, only you. Come on, B1. 500 points, B1.
Rồi 500 điểm cho team B1.
That's right. You
Chính xác.
gotta talk to more vendors. If you're buying a Samsung Galaxy Ultra S23, you talk to the Gildy Dong, you talk to FPT, you talk to Winkin, you talk to all the vendors, and you find out Cholang has the cheapest price. Only 23 million right now actually expired. But before March 28, only 23 million. But the more vendor you talk to, the cheaper it gets. Again, playing the numbers game. Alright? So, let's say 2% is the average close rate. Some people higher, some people lower. You're not happy with 2 deals a month. 2 deals a month, you're still poor. So you do the math, you need about 10 deals. 10 deals a month. Now you're living well. So to get 10 deals a month, how many first contact do you have to do?
500.
Right over there, what team?
Team này cho tay cao lên ạ.
B2, 500 points. You have to make 500 first contact to get 10 customers. Make sense so far?
Các bạn đã hiểu đến đây chưa?
But let's say you want to be top sales and realize your dream of buying the house, the car, the V250. That's a big car, man. You need 20 deals. How many first contact you have to make?
Bao nhiêu cuộc liên hệ lần đầu ạ?
1,000. That's right. Who said 1,000 online?
Cần Thơ.
Cần Thơ, 500 points.
Rồi cho Cần Thơ 500 điểm.
That's right.
Chính xác.
So, 1,000 is a lot. Is it?
Có nhiều không?
Is it a lot?
Có nhiều không ạ?
Can you do 1,000?
Các bạn có gọi được 1.000 cuộc không ạ?
No. Really? Bullshit.
Yes.
How do you say bullshit?
Xạo liền.
Shaolin. Right. So, but let me help you with this, okay? How many working days are there in a month?
22 is
I hear 22. I hear 22 and 24.
Tôi nghe 22 và 24.
You only work 22 and 24 days a month? Oh
Các
my
bạn-
God. You only work 22 days a month? Only 22?
22 ngày thôi.
Oh, losers, man, losers.
30.
30.
That's better. Who said 30?
Cần Thơ.
Cần Thơ, right?
Yes.
1,000 points for Cần Thơ.
Rồi cho Cần Thơ 1.000 điểm, một tháng đi làm 30 ngày.
But let's say you only work 20 days. Okay, because you're lazy bum.
Tại vì các bạn là những người lười.
You only work 20 days. I work 35 days a month. Okay? But you work 20 days. How many first contact you have to make each day?
50. Hà Nội.
Who said?
Hà Nội.
And then 1,000 points for doing math. Alright? 50 calls.
50 cuộc.
Can you make 53-minute calls?
Các bạn có gọi được 50 cuộc mỗi cuộc 3 phút không?
Good, you can.
Các bạn có thể.
Yeah, most people can. Our best in the company can make up to 100 calls a day. Okay. Everybody understand this?
Rồi các bạn đã hiểu điều này chưa?
Gotta play the numbers game.
Các bạn phải chơi để dành cho con số.
Any questions so far?
Dạ Cần Thơ có câu hỏi.
Rồi Cần Thơ đợi tí.
Vậy cho hỏi là nếu mà gọi nhiều quá thì mình đâu có đảm bảo được chất lượng đâu. Ý là mình phải lấy chất lượng hơn số lượng chứ.
You need to focus on both.
Mình cần phải tập trung vào cả hai.
Because the conversion rate is 2%. I will talk more about that. Okay, A3, right?
A3 đúng không ạ?
A3, 500 points.
Rồi A3 500 điểm.
Online.
Mời team Cần Thơ lúc nãy ạ.
Dạ hồi nãy mình có nói là một ngày gọi 50 cuộc là xin hỏi là 50 cuộc đó là có khách hàng có nghe hết không?
C day is a successful day, successful call or just
Tức là mình có thể connect được với tất cả khách hàng trong 50 cuộc đó không?
So, Miss Cantor, right? What do you think is the answer?
Rồi bạn Cần Thơ ơi, bạn nghĩ xem cái đáp án là gì?
What do you think is the answer, Cantor?
Rồi thì Cần Thơ ơi.
Đó là phải chốt được cái lịch hẹn.
she think that no physical we not have meeting with them.
No. They must connect. So if you call someone and they don't answer, is that a call?
Nếu như các bạn gọi mà người ta không nghe máy có tính là một cuộc gọi không?
It doesn't count.
Nó không tính.
They have to answer. They have to pick up.
Họ phải nghe máy, họ phải nhấc máy lên.
Right? So after they pick up, they either have a meeting, set up a meeting with you, or they say "Konkuyuka." Then that counts as one call. Make sense?
Các bạn đã hiểu được chưa?
Yes. Okay, Cantor 500 points. So this is where most people will fail. Most people cannot go through the 98 rejection to get 2. Half the people in Cantor, half the people in Ho Chi Minh City, tomorrow will make 3 phone calls. First call, Konkuyuka. Second call, Konkuyuka.
Cuộc gọi thứ hai cũng là không có nhu cầu.
Third call, Konkuyuka.
Cuộc gọi thứ ba cũng là không có nhu cầu.
And half of, well, stand up, face the door, and leave.
Sau đó đi về.
Happens every Tuesday. Every Tuesday. Why? We teach you numbers game.
Chúng tôi đã dạy cho các bạn về trò chơi con số.
We teach you 98 will reject, 2 will buy.
Chúng tôi đã dạy cho các bạn là 98 người sẽ từ chối và sẽ có 2 người đồng ý mua.
You make 3 phone calls. How many will buy?
Thì sẽ có bao nhiêu người mua?
Nobody.
Không ai hết.
And also they don't buy on the phone. They do not buy in step 2. They buy in step 3 or step 4, but they don't buy here. So why? Why you quit so early? Anybody know why?
Có bạn nào biết tại sao không ạ? Demotivate.
Demotivate. Why you demotivate so easily? I have no such problem. Remember the pizza?
Các bạn có nhớ câu chuyện bán pizza không?
First day I got rejected by probably 300 house owners. Next day I go back to work.
Nhưng mà ngày thứ hai tôi vẫn quay lại làm việc.
Why you give up so fast?
Tại sao các bạn về từ bỏ sớm như vậy ạ?
What? Emotional.
Nói tiếng Việt đi ạ. Đưa cho bạn nói tiếng Việt đi ạ. The people who quit fast is they are sensitive.
Sensitive. Write this down. Sensitivity equals poverty.
Nhạy cảm là nghèo khổ.
Write it down.
Các bạn ghi chú số điều này.
I'm serious. Write it down. Sensitivity equals poverty.
Nhạy cảm là nghèo khổ.
If you're sensitive,
Nếu như các bạn nhạy cảm,
customer say, "Konkyu, you call 3 times and you quit." First, don't be sales. 2, embrace poverty. Accept it. You're gonna be forever poor. Just forget the V250. Forget the house in Galai. Okay? Not gonna happen. Because you're sensitive. Okay? Everybody understand me? Yes. Sensitivity is what? That's right. But why people are so sensitive? Or more important, why people are so afraid of rejection? So what?
Từ chối. Có niềm tin ạ. Từ chối. Đàn ảnh 2. Self-esteem.
That's right. Fear of rejection.
đúng vậy, sợ bị từ
But
chối.
why you have this fear of rejection?
Vậy.
I don't. Girls can say no. I said okay. No.
Đàn ảnh.
Gái có nói là không biết bao nhiêu lần tôi cũng không quan tâm.
High ego.
Là do chưa đủ quyết tâm làm giàu.
Not enough ambition to be rich.
No, okay, who said that? Hanoi, 500 points. Right? Why we have this fear of rejection? Let me tell you why. Okay? The real reason, the real cause.
Lý do
Your
thật sự.
fear of rejection. It's your parents. Your parents fucked you up. Okay? When you were a little kid, maybe 3 years old, 5 years old, you start have desires. You wanna eat the candy, you wanna buy the toy. You say, mommy, I want to buy the candy. What did mommy say?
No.
No, cocaine can be bad for you. And then how do you feel? So, how do you feel? Sad and disappointment, right? And then you see the toy that you want to buy. Mommy, daddy, can I buy the toy? What did daddy say? No, we don't have money. You gotta make money by yourself to buy it. Right? And how do you feel? Sad. Disappointment. Who's the hấp chào?
Ai mà nói thất vọng giơ tay cao lên.
A2, 500 points. Right? So, disappointment and pain. It doesn't feel good. So we are trained as a kid. As we grow up, we're trained to avoid the pain and disappointment. So what do? Whenever there's an opportunity for rejection, we avoid it. Right? We don't do it, we avoid it. Okay? This is why. I'm talking to the guys. There could be a beautiful girl in the back of the room. Don't look, she's not there. There could be one. Long hair, long legs, nice tit, mini skirt. You see a little bit of her ass. Sexy. So hot. And the guys will talk to each other. Oh, look, she's so hot. But nobody will go talk. Because in our mind, we don't think we're good enough for her. We believe she will reject us. And we want to avoid that pain and rejection, so we do nothing. But you know what that girl is thinking? You know what she's thinking? She's what? Hèn nhé là gì?
Hèn nhé.
This guy too dumb.
Hả?
The guy too dumb.
Không bản lĩnh.
Not brave enough.
Not brave enough to talk with the girl. Brave.
I don't understand. You know what the girl is thinking? The girl is thinking 200 points for
A3.
A3. The girl standing in the back room is thinking, you know, I have to dress like this and still nobody come talk to me. I dress like a fucking hooker and no one talk to me. My life is so boring. Tonight I have to go home and read a book again. You know what? You know what? You know what? I will minus point for people talking in my training. Okay? So, you know what? The first guy that come talk to me tonight, I'm gonna take him home and fuck him. But nobody went. Nobody went because of our fear of rejection, because we're so sensitive, right? So you see this big customer. Oh, they're too big. They're too big. They couldn't possibly talk to me. But the reality is that most salespeople think the same. And that one big customer, nobody talked. We just have to be the first one. Everybody understand?
Yes.
Okay. So when the customers say no, or when they say "không có yêu cầu," right? What do?
Next.
Oh, you guys are so good. Next.
Next.
B3, right?
Next.
B3, 500 points. That's right. Next. When the customer say "không có yêu cầu," it's okay. Do they die?
No.
Do you die?
No.
Does anybody die?
No.
Does your mother die?
No.
Does your girlfriend, boyfriend break up with you?
No.
Does your husband, wife divorce you?
No.
Does Vietnam sink to the bottom of the ocean?
No.
No. Are you sure? No, right? Yeah. Does the sun explode?
No.
Yeah. So what are you afraid of? What are you scared of? You call the customer say, "Who you call?" Nothing happened. No one died. So why feel so sensitive? Just pick up the phone, call the next one. Next. Makes sense?
Yes.
Makes sense. Yeah, all right. But can you do it?
Yes.
We'll find out tomorrow. Right? So when your girlfriend, boyfriend break up with you, what do?
Next.
Yes! That's right.
Đúng vậy, chính
Boyfriend
xác.
says, I found somebody else. You say, next! Girlfriend says, we're not the same type of people. You say, next! Right? Do that, you have more partners, you have more sex, you'll be happier. Agree?
Đồng ý không ạ?
See, I told you, you agree with everything I say. But it's true. Any questions about that?
No.
No. Okay. Now, write this down. Analysis is paralysis. Okay? So, 2 years ago or 3 years ago, I have salespeople that only make 3 phone calls a day. I don't understand why. Because we teach numbers game. I asked them why. You know what they said? They said, Tom Boy, we have to research the customer. We have to read everything in their website, to Google them. We have to research their business before we call them. The research takes about 3 hours. That's why we can only make 3 calls a day. Kind of makes sense, right? So I asked them, after all that research, you called them and then what happened? The customer said, không có nhu cầu.
Khách hàng nói là không có nhu cầu.
I was like, what? So you mean you spend 3 hours to do the research and they just tell you không có nhu cầu? So, what I'm saying is that in step 2, you don't need to do research. You don't need to research the customer. You only need to know 5 things. Their company name, phone number, address, what business they're in, and the key representative. You're only making 3-minute phone calls. You don't need to know a lot. I will tell you when to research the customer, but not in step 2. In step 2, we gotta play the numbers game by calling as many customers as possible. Make as many 3-minute calls as possible. No research. Okay? So when we say phân tích là bài lịch, phân tích is analysis, which is like research. Bài lịch means you're paralyzed, meaning that maybe you're riding a motorbike, you get into an accident, and you break your neck. You can't move your body. That's fine. So what we're saying is that when you're researching the customer, when you're Googling them, you're reading their website, you're paralyzed. Because you're not doing what is important. You're not doing what is necessary to close that customer. What do we need to do to close that customer? Who said call nói? Who said call?
Giơ tay cao lên.
A1 500 points.
Rồi cho 100 điểm.
That's right. You need to call them. You need to call them. If you want to find out their potential customers or not, you will find out in a 3-minute call. You don't need to do 3-hour research. Call them in 3 minutes, you'll know. Okay, everybody understand?
Yes.
This morning, remember the first game we played? You're sales, I'm customer. I'm waiting for salespeople to talk to me. Nobody did, because all of you are doing phân tích. You're thinking, oh, what does Tom want? Maybe you talk to each other, right? Trying to figure out what Tom wants. Too much analysis. What did A2 do? They just tell him, hey, what do you want? Make sense? They don't research, they just ask me. Everybody understand that? Yes. So don't research, okay? Like this is not just for sales, but for any team. I want any team, every team to spend very little time on the research, much more time on the analysis, on the execution, because the analysis does not give you result. Doing gives you result. Sometimes we do it wrong. It's okay. When you do it wrong, you will know and you can make corrections. When you're researching, you will never know that you're wrong. When you research in spreadsheet, everything's perfect. Make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. Only way to know if something works or not, if the customer is potential or not, is by doing. Everybody got this one, right?
Yes.
Okay. Final point. How do you know this customer is a potential customer? After we call them.
Đâu bị hẹn.
We confirm, we have to ask them again.
No.
Đặt câu hỏi.
Đồng ý cuộc hẹn.
Đặt câu hỏi đặt câu hỏi ngược lại.
Ask more question.
They ask how. They ask how.
No.
Đồng ý.
Chưa đúng bạn nói.
How do we know?
Cho mình
Làm thế nào cho mình biết ạ?
khách hàng.
They give the appointment.
Who said?
Bạn nào ở trên online vừa mới nói đặt được cuộc hẹn kìa?
Dạ em ạ, Hải Phòng ạ.
Hải Phòng.
High Phong. 500 points. That's right. A potential customer is a customer that agreed to the meeting. If they say, yes, I will see you Friday 3 o'clock in our office, potential customer. If they say, can you call me back? Is that a potential customer?
No.
Yes.
Who said yes? No. Can you call me back? It's not potential. If they say, can you send me more information? Is that a potential customer? No. What is a potential customer? Remember that. Agree to the meeting. If they say yes, Friday 3 o'clock or whatever time, I will come to your office or you come to our office, then potential customer. Nothing else. Okay. Any questions about step 2?
Các bạn có câu hỏi không ạ?
Dạ, em có câu hỏi là hồi nãy anh có nói là việc là bỏ qua cái việc phân tích khách hàng. Thì trong cái cuộc gọi đầu tiên như thế này chỉ với 3 phút nhưng mà mình không nói về khách hàng mà mình nói về chính bản thân mình thì mình sẽ không tạo được ấn tượng với khách hàng và khách hàng chắc chắn sẽ trả lời là không có nhu cầu và chắc chắn là sẽ không có cuộc hẹn nào xảy ra với khách hàng.
What did I say about us or them? Can you translate?
She said that in 3 minutes, if we say about ourselves, the customer will have no interest in that. They will know.
What's number 2? What's number 2?
Bước 2 ở đây là gì bạn?
Nói với khách hàng ạ. Nói về khách hàng.
Talk about customer.
Yeah. Don't talk about us.
Mình không nói về mình nói về họ.
Nhưng mà hồi nãy anh có nói là mình không dành thời gian phân tích khách hàng trước khi gọi. Thì chúng ta không thể nói về khách hàng được.
Okay, thank you. A3, 500 points. The call is only 3 minutes. You don't need to know a lot. You do know the company name, you know where they are, you know the boss, right? That's enough information for you to make a 3-minute call. You can also ask them questions. Let's say you're calling a cosmetic company, maybe a cosmetic distributor or retailer. What brands do you carry? Right? They will tell you. They'll be happy to tell you. Oh, we carry this brand and that brand and this brand and that brand because, you know, somebody want to learn about their business. Maybe they think it's a potential customer. Right? Do not research because that research will waste your time and time is money. Again, this step is only to get the appointment. I will teach you when to research and how to research, but not in step 2. Because if you research in step 2, then you cannot play the numbers game. Is that okay? Oh, alright. 500 point already, right?
Yes.
Did I do? Okay. Alright, let's do A1. A1 and then B1. A1 first.
Dạ cho em hỏi là ví dụ như trong trường hợp là khách hàng khi mà mình giao tiếp khách hàng có hỏi là mình một số câu hỏi nhưng mà chưa có đồng ý cho mình đặt cái lịch hẹn thì mình bỏ qua khách hàng đó luôn hay là gọi lại lần nữa để chốt được cuộc họp?
Okay, good question. That's a very good question. Can you switch back? Yeah, thank you. Right, that's a good question. A1, 500 points. So this requires a bit of intuition on your part. Right? If they're like, không call you, Carl, don't call me again ever. Don't call them back. That makes sense? But if you feel that, you know, even though they did not agree to the meeting, but it's maybe potential, call them back later. But in that case, that customer did not pass step 2. So for the customer to go to step 3, they must agree to the meeting. If they did not agree to the meeting, cannot move to step 3. But yes, you can call them back, but you have to be able to differentiate which one you should call back. Call back until they agree to the meeting. Is that okay? Okay, so no meeting, no past step 2. If they say call me back, not potential, cannot move to step 3. If they say can you call me back, if they say can you send me information, cannot pass to step 3. If they say can you talk to someone else in the company, cannot pass to step 3. They must agree to a meeting. Okay? Okay, A1, 500, got it? Okay. Alright, oh, now so many questions. B1.
Em hỏi là ở chỗ cái trò chơi con số đó, ví dụ như là cái người gọi điện á, không có chốt sale được đến cái người mà ra quyết định á, là do năng lực của họ, nhưng mà khách hàng đó vẫn có nhu cầu thì làm sao để mình biết được, mặc dù khách hàng đó là khách hàng tiềm năng nha.
That is very true. Right? So that person might be an idiot, but you know what? Mr. Tom here is also playing the numbers game. We have like over 200 sales. So when you call, you're an idiot. So not you, but when an idiot calls and cannot get the meeting, someone else will get the meeting. And you know why there's 120 people in the sales training? What?
The number game too.
Yeah, this is a numbers game, right? I'm playing the numbers game. Not everybody here can be sales. Not everybody can be like me, grab attention and punch people in the face, right? And be aggressive. Some people are naturally very shy, right? And about in 120 people, only about 20% will make it. I'm talking about first week. Only about 20% will make first week. Again, I don't want to scare you, right? I hope everyone pass. That's what I want. I want everybody to pass. I want everybody to be like me, aggressive and talk to customers and close deals and make lots of money for you, for the company. That's what I want. And of course, do it honestly. But the reality is not everybody can do sales. So let me qualify that a little bit. Not anybody at this time can do sales, because actually sales is very easy. But maybe at this time, your personality, your mindset is not ready for it. But one day you might be, but not today. I told you the story about my youth. Like 13-year-old programming computers. I have this problem. When I was 17, 18, I have this problem called social anxiety disorder. True story. I'm terrified of people. Super scared. I don't know why. I think it's because I went to Canada when I was a young boy. They speak English, I don't speak English. So I cannot talk to people. So for many years I could not communicate. So it makes me very nervous, very scared when I need to talk to people. When I see people, I get very scared. I could not speak the words out of my mouth. Well, I don't have this problem now, right? Because also, one of the reasons I want to get into sales is because I know I have this problem and I must overcome it. Because if I don't, there's no future for me. But more importantly, I will never have sex. It's true. So I have to overcome it. And you know what I did? You know, if it was you, what would you do? Apply to sell pizza. Sell pizza? Sure. But what I did was I put myself into every situation that required talking to people. Do the thing I'm scared of. Yeah, just do that, and then you will overcome it. So if you're afraid of snakes, play with snakes. Alright? If you're afraid of scorpion,
Nếu như bạn sợ bọ cạp,
then just play with scorpions. If you're afraid of heights, okay, just go to our office and look down.
thì hãy đi lên cái văn phòng của chúng tôi, sau đó rút đầu ra nhìn xuống.
Do enough times, you'll not be scared anymore.
But I'm scared to die.
You're scared to die, then you have to die. You have to die and come back and you never be scared again. Anything else? Oh, sorry, what was the question? I forgot. What was the question? What? Whose question was that?
50 kia.
What?
Potential customer, if the customer reject us, and then the sale is easier, so how can we re-qualify that customer again?
Oh, okay. Sorry, I went too far. I went too far on that question. But it's okay. We're playing the numbers game.
Thì tất nhiên
500 points for A1. B1, yes.
Rồi 500 điểm cho team B1. Mình sẽ chơi dần cho con số lại.
Two more, only two more.
Rồi thêm 2 điều nữa thôi. 2 câu nữa thôi các bạn.
Em hỏi là ví dụ như khách đồng ý cuộc hẹn nhưng mà khách ví dụ ở xa mình quá, đi ở Hà Giang chẳng hạn, thì mình có bắt buộc mình lên gặp khách không? Khách không chịu xuống gặp mình.
We'll talk about that in step 3.
Mình sẽ nói lại vấn đề đó trong bước 3 nha mọi người ơi.
Okay, 500 points, A2. Last question. Okay, none. Excellent. So now, game time. Are you ready to play a game? So this game is worth 10,000 points. Alright? This can change the game.
Và cái điểm này có thể thay đổi điểm số hiện tại.
So listen carefully. You have to work with your team. So in your team, find a partner. So if your team has odd number of people, then there's one team with 3 people. Okay? So I want.
Mọi người ơi, mọi người tập trung để nghe sếp nói trước đã nha.
I want one person to be sales, one person to be customer, and then I want you to practice 2 things. One, using Hoso Kongting on your phone, find a business. So the customer find the business. and you pretend to be the boss of that company, and the sales will ring call you. Pretend. Okay? And then make the 3-minute call. Okay, we'll do that for 3 minutes, and we'll switch and do another 3 minutes. Any questions? Okay, let's go.
Everybody has to participate. If I see people not doing it, minus points. Kunta, I'm watching you.
Mọi người ơi, bây giờ đã hết 3 phút đầu tiên, mọi người đổi vai nha. Ai làm sale thì bây giờ là khách hàng, ai là khách hàng thì bây giờ làm sale.
Hello, remember to practice. Hi Peng.
Hải Phòng ơi.
Hi Peng, I'm watching you.
Hải Phòng ơi, chúng tôi đang trông các bạn đó.
So for 10,000 points, who would like to show us how to do it? Don't tell them what to do. Dừng lên, đẩy lên. Lên. Dạ, đẩy lên. All right, microphone please. Okay, A3.
Rồi đi mà bạn.
It has to be good quality too.
Phải có chất lượng tốt nha.
Giới thiệu đi, ai là sale?
Chào tất cả mọi người, mình là sale không phải.
Alo. Dạ, thì em alo trước.
Mọi người ơi, mọi người để sát lên để cho
dạ. Alo ạ.
Alo, chị Phúc, công ty xuất nhập khẩu Phúc Sơn đúng không ạ?
Dạ, dạ đúng rồi ạ.
Chị ơi, em gọi từ bên dạ em gọi để có một cái giải pháp đó để giúp chị tăng cái thu nhập trong cái đợt này á chị.
Mình đến từ đâu ạ?
Em xin tự giới thiệu, em là Tỷ, em đến từ công ty Media. Chị ơi, thì em thấy từ cái báo cáo tài chính đợt rồi thì em có theo sát công ty chị á, thì thấy đợt vừa rồi thì mình xuất khẩu hàng sang châu Á đó, thì thấy cái lượng xuất khẩu của mình cũng tốt á chị.
Nó cũng có nhiều cái vấn đề.
Vấn đề hả chị? Thì em thấy là thị trường châu Mỹ và châu Âu cũng là rất tốt á chị.
Nhưng mà chị chưa phát triển qua những thị trường đó.
Chị ơi, cái vấn đề em nói hôm nay là sẽ giúp chị gia tăng cái doanh thu. Nếu mà em xin phép chị cho em hẹn để em có thể gặp và trao đổi chị, để vấn đề là em sẽ giúp chị tăng doanh thu cho doanh nghiệp và hướng tìm được nhiều khách hàng ở các thị trường đó chị.
Cái đó nó có tốn nhiều quá thời gian rồi.
Chị ơi, cuộc hẹn với em chỉ trong vòng 30 phút thôi
30 phút.
Dạ vâng chị.
Để có giải pháp mới.
Dạ đúng rồi chị. Thứ sáu lúc 9 giờ thì em hẹn chị được không ạ?
Thứ sáu không, chị nghĩ chị định Chủ nhật.
Vâng ạ. Thế thì giờ Chủ nhật giờ nào thì chị cứ đưa lịch rồi chị em mình gặp nhau trao đổi với chị.
Ok.
Yes, ok. Vâng, em cảm ơn chị ạ.
Okay, okay, go. Okay, congratulations A3. Well, you want to do it too?
Rồi đầu tiên là muốn làm nữa hả?
Don't think like different team.
Rồi cho hai team khác nhau luôn. Rồi các bạn giới thiệu mình là team nào mà mình đóng vai gì luôn nha. Các bạn dùng mic để cao lên đó để cho các bạn online nha. Từ từ bạn là team nào nhất?
Em Tinh Thế
và em đến từ B3.
B3.
Dạ em tên Trang và em đến từ A2.
Hôm nay thì trước tiên
giới thiệu ai là sale, ai là khách hàng.
em sẽ đóng vai là sale.
Rồi mọi người dơ cầm cái mic khác cho dùm em.
Tên Trang.
Alo.
Alo.
Cho em hỏi là cho em gặp chị Trang, giám đốc kinh doanh của bên công ty mua bán xe hơi đã qua sử dụng không ạ?
Chị đây có gì không em?
Chị Trang ơi, thì em thấy là bên công ty chị thì cũng đang bán các sản phẩm về xe qua sử dụng á, thì cũng đa dạng các ngành xe đó, em thấy em cũng thích lắm đấy. Nhưng mà vấn đề là bên em á, thì em thấy thị trường bây giờ thì cũng đang rất là khó khăn với cái vấn đề mà kiếm khách hàng để mà chị bán được cái nguồn xe qua sử dụng, cũng như là số lượng xe á, thì em thấy nó cũng đa dạng các dòng về châu Á đó, nhưng cái dòng châu Âu ví dụ như Merc, BM và Audi thì cũng đang thiếu bên chị á. Thì em cũng muốn là cung cấp cho chị cái giải pháp là chị tìm được những khách hàng muốn có nhu cầu bán xe, cũng như những khách hàng mà muốn mua xe của chị. Thì em cũng muốn là đặt cái lịch hẹn là khoảng sáng 9 giờ ngày mai, bên em sẽ tư vấn rõ hơn chị về giải pháp này, để thứ nhất là tăng về cái lượng xe của bên chị mà nó đa dạng hơn, và thứ hai cái lượng xe mà chắc chắn nó tăng thì khách hàng mà đến chị thì lựa chọn nhiều dòng xe, nhiều lựa chọn khách hàng chắc chắn sẽ thích.
Cái đó có khác gì với cái marketing không? Tại vì bây giờ chị cũng đang có mấy bạn làm marketing cho chị rồi em.
Thứ nhất là về marketing á, thì họ chạy với chi phí nó khá là cao hơn so với giải pháp bên em đưa ra. Và thứ hai đó là về marketing chạy với vấn đề là chạy hiện tại là thành phố Hồ Chí Minh đi, họ chạy những cái vùng cao đi thì khách hàng đâu có đến được chị. Họ ví dụ như những vùng Tây Bắc thì họ chỉ đến Hà Nội đâu, họ không có tiện vào Hồ Chí Minh mua xe của chị đâu. Cho nên là bên em giải pháp đưa ra là tìm những khách hàng nó xung quanh đây cho chị, và kể cả nguồn vô và kể cả nguồn ra. Nếu mà nguồn vô mà nó cực kỳ cao và đa dạng dòng xe thì chắc chắn khách đến chị cực kỳ lớn. Tại vì bên chị nó đa dạng dòng xe. Em lấy ví dụ những cái showroom khác đi, nó bán những dòng xe như của châu Á mình, ví dụ như là Toyota hay là Mazda hay những dòng xe châu Á không? Những khách hàng siêu giàu người ta đang cần dòng xe châu Âu ấy, và bên chị có, và họ có nhiều lựa chọn, ai chẳng thích nhiều lựa chọn đúng không chị? Cho nên là em cũng muốn là ngày mai 9 giờ sáng thì trao đổi với chị kỹ hơn về cái giải pháp này. Thì nói chung là cái này là đối lại cho bên phía chị rất là nhiều và tiết kiệm được chi phí marketing chị. Có khi chị cắt được chi phí marketing luôn.
9 giờ sáng á em.
Dạ vâng.
Tại 9 giờ sáng thường chị ở cửa hàng á, cái gì em cứ qua đi.
Vậy là ngày mai thì em cũng hiện tại là cũng đang có địa chỉ của chị rồi. Thì ngày mai là em đến em liên hệ trực tiếp cho chị luôn nhé.
Ok.
Và gọi anh cảm ơn chị Trang, và em là Thế bên tư vấn của bên công ty giải pháp Media Step. Cần hỗ trợ chị cứ liên hệ trực tiếp số này, và sau đây em xin được phép kết bạn Zalo với chị để em gửi chị ít thông tin về cái bên thông tin các giải pháp bên em trước để chị tham khảo ạ.
Ok.
Dạ vâng, em cảm ơn chị, chào chị, chúc chị một ngày tuyệt vời.
Okay, so you work for so you work for like a car website.
Dạ.
Okay.
Anh sẽ qua sử dụng chị.
Okay. Come on. So no, that's it. That's it. Okay. So which one's better?
Rồi. Team nào tốt hơn ạ?
I'm asking you.
The first one.
The first one's better. Which one's better? The second one. Which one is better? I say the second one is better. So 5,000 points for B3 and 5,000 points for A2, but also 5,000 points for A3 as well for participating. So yeah, congratulations everybody.
Rồi, cảm ơn tất cả các bạn.
Online có được tham gia không ạ? Anh chị cho em hỏi online được tham gia không ạ?
Well, you're too late. You have to fight for it. You have to get my attention.
Trời, em nói từ khi chưa mở Zoom ấy, đăng ký từ khi chưa mở Zoom ấy.
She tell us very first time, but we didn't.
Oh, then you have to speak louder. It's about attention. Don't worry, there's other games and more points. Okay, everybody understand the first call, right?
Yes.
Okay, now we just finished month 1, month 2, and month 3. And monthly we also have cost. The cost of monthly is also 1,500 points. And I would like to show you what each of your companies are doing right now. Okay, everybody. So congratulations to A2.
Rồi, cô chúc mừng các bạn team A2.
We're leading the market. They're way ahead. But don't be demotivated because the point values are going up. Okay? And anybody can still win this. Any team can still win this. Alright, so the name, you did not go bankrupt, but still in danger. We need more participation from you. Same for Hanoi, same for iPhone. Need to see more participation from our online teams. Come on A1, you were doing pretty well. Well, actually, I don't know. Come on A1, you have to step up. B2, okay? Are we gonna win? Yeah. Gonna win? Yeah. Okay, we gotta get my attention. When you're sales, you gotta get customer attention. We're practicing on how to grab attention. Okay, let's go to step 3.